many times has the produce in your refrigerator gone bad because you forgot about it or it was shoved to the back? It happens all the time. With ways to use those items before they go bad is Chef Devan Rajkumar.
How are you? High five.
High five. Good to see you. We can all use your help with this.
Yep.
When you go and buy herbs, they always come in a huge bushel.
Yes.
And then that's the issue, right? Because you go into your recipe and you're all economical about using the parsley, and then you only put a bit in, and then you shove it in the crisper, and then it becomes another organism, right? Next week when you open the drawer, it's like there's an animal in there.
Yeah. Well, the whole point of this segment is to not let it get to be that animal stage. When you buy herbs, it can be very intimidating because you get like a whole bushel.
Yeah.
Before I jump into that, I want to say something quickly, and I hope I can say it now. I'm approaching 6 years filming the show, and it's been
6 years!
and it's been amazing.
I can't believe that.
I can't believe it either, and I love it so much, and I love the opportunity here. So I want to say thank you to yourself and Cityline and anyone else who's watched the show. I really appreciate the opportunity. Yeah.
We're the lucky ones. Thank you so much.
I love it, so I just wanted to say that.
Happy 6-year anniversary.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're so lucky to have you. And so, okay, so back to the herbs now. What do we do, bruh? Like, help us out.
With no further ado. So what I want to start by doing is the finished product is here, okay?
That's beautiful.
And now we're gonna learn how to make that together.
Okay.
We want to start by making a vinaigrette. And now this vinaigrette is so simple because you've probably never made one like this before. So we're gonna start with the oil, which you don't normally do, okay? So I have what kind of oil?
Olive oil.
Olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. I'm gonna cut it a little bit with vegetable oil. Why? Extra virgin olive oil can be a little bit bitter. It can be very strong.
Yeah.
So I just want to cut it with a bit more of a neutral oil flavor.
Okay.
Into this, typical to a vinaigrette, we're going to add some Dijon.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dijon goes in there. Then we're going to add some honey. This is all going in the squeeze bottle, mind you, right? So there's no whisking here. You don't have to pull out a blender or anything like that. And of course, we're missing one key component to this. Do you know what it is?
Lemon.
Yeah, so acid. Acid needs to go in there, so I'm going to take this. Another tip, too, is you don't have to cut it in half. You can just slice off one of the sides.
Oh, nice.
And you have a nice little piece here, okay?
Yeah.
So that goes right.
Save more of your lemon.
Save more of your lemon. It's more efficient. It's cleaner, and then you don't end up wasting any of it, which is a big thing. So, lemon goes in here. Salt and pepper. So I'm gonna add some salt. Do you want to crack some pepper in here?
So like vinaigrette, like you say, we've never seen a vinaigrette like this.
Well, you're normally whisking them.
Oh.
We're just gonna shake it up.
Okay. All right.
Super simple, super easy. And I want to get this done first. And then lastly, I'm gonna add in a bit of cumin. You know, I'm always pushing spices on the show.
See, that's different.
If you well, that's a start.
I don't usually see the cumin in the vinaigrette.
I'm always pushing for you to use your spices, you know? Like if they're tucked away in some cupboard at home, you have to dig them out and put them somewhere where they're readily available to you.
100.
These are hundo.
Hundo.
These are the things that are gonna set your game up. So we're just gonna shake this together. Sometimes it splashes, so I just like to cover it a little bit. And now we have a vinaigrette. Now this will probably break, but that's okay. It's kind of a cool thing to have broken vinaigrettes these days. You're seeing it on menus.
What do you mean it breaks? It separates?
Well, yeah, you need an emulsification here. So oil and water or oil and another liquid won't blend.
Right.
So in this case, you can see it kind of breaking, but you shake it before using it and it's good to go.
You're fine.
And then you leave it in the fridge. This will last 3 years, and you know you can shake it up whenever you need it.
I agree with that. That's why I don't understand why people always make such a teeny tiny bit of vinaigrette.
Yeah.
Make a batch.
Make a batch of it.
It lasts for a long time.
And then you got to ask yourself, what's in that vinaigrette that's going to go bad? I always get asked, how long does this last for? You know, what's going into it that's going to go bad, and then use that to decipher.
Got it.
With your fresh herbs, okay? So I have dill, basil, parsley, cilantro. The cilantro I have here, it's getting to that animal stage. I've never said that before, but I said it because of you, okay? So it's getting to the animal stage.
It's turning alive.
And everything's been washed. You notice how I have all my herbs wrapped up in damp paper towel?
Yeah.
This is going to preserve them. It doesn't take long, and when it dries out after 2 days or 3 days, just dampen it again and wet it.
Can I ask you something, Chef? Do you ever do the thing where you put it in a little jar, like a mason jar with water in the bottom?
It'll hydrate it.
Okay.
I think the problem with that, though, is you may not have the space in your fridge, depending on the height or how many herbs you have.
No, true.
This is kind of cool.
Okay.
So what we want to do is just rough chop this, okay? So we're going to rough chop all this up. That's cilantro. This goes into our bowl. I already have some herbs already chopped in here. Okay. But I have, again, basil, dill, and parsley. To kick this salad up, I'm going to get back to the herbs. I'm going to drop some oil into cast iron pan. Cast iron pan's starting to slightly smoke. Is that good or bad?
Good.
Standard protocol, exactly. I have
This is me just guessing, by the way. It's been 6 years of him quizzing me.
Yeah, you're getting way
I usually
better.
have a 50-50 chance of being right or wrong, so I just,
give you the hard questions, though,
you
for sure.
do.
Yeah. So I have corn from the can. This might be in your pantry.
Yeah.
This might be tucked way back there. You notice how it's on paper towel?
Yes.
So I put it on this paper towel so that it takes away some of the moisture.
Okay.
Colors, flavor. Whether I'm cooking proteins or anything, I'm all about caramelization. Those sugars, that's the flavor.
Yeah.
If you're not getting color in your food, it's not going to be as exciting.
Okay.
So we're going to sear off our chickpeas and our corn, and I'm not going to touch it for a couple minutes.
All right.
I'm going to season it with salt, and we'll get some pepper because I want color.
It's a warm salad, right? Is it going to be in the end?
Not necessarily. The way
Okay.
I prepared this salad is that I cook this and I chill it back down.
Got it.
And the problem is if you serve this warm, it'll start to wilt. Oh, popcorn. It'll start to wilt the salad, okay? So a quick toss here, back down.
Yeah.
And now with the salad, what we're gonna do is, again, I have the different herbs in here. We have our vinaigrette, just still holding together, so I'm gonna shake it up. Get that in there. And then we're gonna give this a nice little toss. I have some of the veg already cooked off. Can you pass me that bowl, please? Let's see if I can plate this in real time. Yeah, it's a really, you can place it down.
You have a couple of, well, you have about a minute.
So this salad goes into here.
Yeah.
We need some more herbs in there, so I'm gonna grab a little bit more of parsley. Just grab a nice big handful. And this is one amazing way to use up all these herbs. So this is gonna go in here as well.
And it's also a way that we might not have thought of using them,
Yes.
because usually we think we have to add them to a recipe, but why not create a salad with them?
That's exactly
right?
it. I want to talk about one more ingredient.
Yes.
Inca red drops from Peru. I worked in Peru a few years ago.
Yeah.
These are a cross between a grape tomato and a jalapeno. These are what's going to really set your food apart. When you bite into this, it's an eye roller. It's an explosion. At the end of the salad, we have fennel prawns and feta.
Can I?
Yeah, of course. It's incredible. The 4 out of 10 heat level. Yeah, it just wakes you up. Pizzas, eggs, everything. So this is the final salad. I have the fennel tops as well on here, the fennel prawns. And if you don't want to eat this, then something is wrong with you.
That's a good sell right there.
That's a good sell.
Cityline.tv for that recipe, and I do want to eat that, so there's nothing wrong with me.
Oh.
Good. Give Dev some love for that.
Cool.
Thank you.